This video is sponsored by Capturing Reality.
In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to become an Earthbender using visual effects. In the previous video, I announced the giveaway of the Meepo V4. The winner will be announced in this video.
VFX explained.
Alright, so the setup that we're using today is the Panasonic S1H with the Ignace Ninja 5. Alright, so now that we have recorded our short film, I have the act of actually moving a rock. All we need now is our rock. So either we are going to model one, but it will always look fake. So a better alternative would be to actually scan a real rock. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video. But before we continue to that part, I quickly wanted to grab an HDRI map from this location with an Insta360 camera. I'm going to record the environment so I have that lighting information later in my 3D software, and I can use the exact same lighting setup as in this environment at this moment. This is going to make everything look super realistic. May the force be with you. It's clean. Alright, so now we are on a different location with a rock. We have plenty of these rocks in my neighborhood, which is really cool. So we can make a very diverse pack of 3D stones. You have multiple ways to record these. You can either use a high-end camera with a high resolution that will give you obviously the best results, but you can also use your phone and just take photos with your phone, and that will give you incredible results. So I will be doing both of these, and you can even use just a video while you're running around the stone and filming it, and it will transform that into 3D data. So right now the sun came out, and that's actually not ideal when you're doing, or that's also not ideal. Anyway, we don't want hard shadows on our object. We want to record our photos when it's cloudy or in an interior where the light is consistent. Also try to keep all the settings on your camera so all the photos that you're taking are actually consistent throughout the entire photo shoot. Wait for a cloudy day to take your photos, and then you should be good to go. All the footage we need for our 3D scanned rock. So all we need to do now is open up RealityCapture. So for this video, I will just use my photos from my phone because I think that is the most accessible way for everyone to take a photo. Just make sure that you shoot in pro mode so you're actually shooting manual photos, and every single photo is in the same settings as the previous photo. So every single photo has a consistent settings throughout the photos, so you don't have color shifts or focus shifts or stuff like that. I brought my photos in Lightwave and just lifted the shadows a little bit and brought the highlights down just a touch, just to make it a more flat image, because when we're scanning we want as much data as possible. After that, in RealityCapture, I go to Inputs and I import my images. So it creates a point cloud based on all the images I took. So it will automatically align all the images and make a point cloud generation of my object. Just make sure you have photos of the entire object you're trying to 3D scan. After that, we can mesh our model, and I exported this model in Cinema 4D. And then I can simply unwrap my object within RealityCapture itself, and then it will reproject all the textures of my photos on the model. So we are actually UV unwrapping the model and applying the textures to it. We can then bring it into any 3D software of choice. So in my case, I will be using Cinema 4D for this animation. But for example, if you want to create virtual productions, you could go for Unreal Engine, and RealityCapture is actually from Epic Games, so also the creators of Unreal Engine. So it works together flawlessly. You can simply export your object from RealityCapture and simply import it in Unreal Engine. and just drag and drop it in your scene, and voila, you have your real object within your Unreal virtual production. So that got me super excited about this software. I'm super excited to try it out more and play around more with it. So for me, it was the first time using RealityCapture and I had a flawless experience. I imported them in RealityCapture and immediately had amazing results. I was really stunned with that. In Cinema 4D, I already imported my footage and already made an animation using a cube and a vibrate tag to make it hover a little bit, and just animated this cube with the animation of my hands and make it seem like it's coming to a float in front of me before I actually I'm going to hit. So I just animated it along the animation that I thought I wanted the rock to actually float and come in front of me before I actually cast the earth. I also added some smaller rocks to my scene and some leaves that I tried to recreate just as close as what we are seeing in the forest, because when I lift off the rock, I want to have some energy in my scene, and I just wanted to play a little bit more with dynamics in my scene as well. And that gave me some pretty cool results. Obviously, if I would play more with this and really look at the physics of it, I could have done a better result here, but I think it already adds that power to my scene, and that's exactly what I was going for. So then I simply replaced my cube with my rock that I brought in from RealityCapture, and then I used all my 360 photos that I captured with the Insta360 1x2, and I turned that into an HDRI to get my light environment. I imported that as an HDRI in Cinema 4D, and I immediately got realistic looking results for my lighting. So all I had to do from here is set up my Octane settings and export for After Effects. In After Effects, I imported my beauty for the rock, and I just did some minor compositing like I always do. I'm not going to repeat this process because I literally repeat it in every single video.
What are you doing?
Working on my chi.
Lame.
We'll see about that. The conclusion of this video is just how easy it is to take any object from reality, capture it into a virtual production, and it's really in a matter of a few clicks, and just using your phone you can get some incredible looking results. And that's something that I'm super excited about because I don't enjoy modeling as much, and just being able to import anything into my 3D software is just something that I see myself doing all the time. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, and definitely hit the notification bell if you want to stay notified when I upload new content. So now for the giveaway. In the last video, I asked for people to create something creative using my Venom animation render. And so it got downloaded over 500 times, which was really amazing. And so from the people that participated in this giveaway, these two are my absolute favorite.
How do you plead?
Guilty.
But of course, when it comes to any giveaway, we have to choose one. So I had to discuss with the team which one was the most creative, because we were not talking about just the technical aspect of things, but just the creative concept. And we thought that this one was super creative and he was thinking outside the box. Alright, so you will be receiving a Meepo V4. Congratulations, it's going to be an amazing ride. Please be safe when you're doing so and start off, because it goes insanely fast. So I don't want you to break a leg, because that's what they say when they wish you luck, right? But in this case, you will be receiving a Meepo V4. We will be reaching out to you to get that in order. And now we're also going to start another giveaway in hopes of doing this more often. Maybe you guys enjoy that. So what I will do for this video is you can download this video file from my Earthbending shot. And what I want you to do is up to you. So you can do literally anything with this scene. be creative. You don't have to, you can earthbend a rock, but you can also do something completely different. Whatever do you think I'm doing there? I'm going to let it up to you, and I'm super excited to see what you guys can come up with. So to send this video, the easiest way I think is if we're going to start joining the Discord chat. If you don't have that, you can also tag me on Instagram or reach out to me on Instagram at Ignace Aleya, and otherwise just join our Discord server. I will link that in the description, and I will also create a segment for these type of challenges. The winner of this challenge will get a 1-year license to Creator Galaxy, so you will literally be able to win anything on our website and yeah, just take your filmmaking skills to the next level. This contest will end 14 days after the upload date of this video, so if you want to have more details, I'll leave them in the description below. Apart from that, I hope to see you guys and girls in the next one. Until then, create epic videos.